Day 1015, just got off of a coaching call with a client. It was, man, it was so good to see his transformation. This is the client that I talked to a few weeks ago, where we kind of got into it about pride and just the resistance. And it was just a client where it was just like, I was like so hard to break through to him. And then the breakthrough finally happened. And since then, we've just been having these deep spiritual conversations. And he gets on the call today, just a different person. All the walls are down. Like the last call we talked about, are all the walls up, the walls that separate him from God's love. And it's time for him to let those walls down, and for him to just be himself and stop trying to pretend he's being something that he's not, and all of these amazing things. And it was just like, he got on this call and he's talking about God, and he's just in tears talking about God, and his energy is just so different. He's just so peaceful. He's so real and authentic. That prideful guy that was like, yep, right, yep, sure, it was just non-existent. It was just so amazing to see him set free from that spirit of pride. It was absolutely incredible. And to just feel it, he didn't even have to say a word. I could just feel the authenticity and the love, and for him to be able to accept himself and accept God's love was just incredible. Like, absolutely amazing. So it was just such a beautiful call. I'm just blown away by these calls. This is why I need to spend 80% of my day around people, talking to people, having conversations with people, speaking life into people, coaching, mentoring, all these things, because it's like, this is when I feel the most connected to God, is when God is using me and showing me what he's doing in people's lives. Like, it's just incredible. You know, the call before this, absolutely mind-blowing. And then this call was just like, this call was pure fruit. It was literally just a call where God was just like showing me, here's the fruit. Like, I remember when I prayed for someone at church, and it was a really aggressive truth that I spoke to them that most people would be offended by. And when I walked away from that, I was like in a daze. And God said to me, Chris, I give you the truth because I know that you're bold enough to speak it. And this was a demonstration of the fruit of the boldness and speaking the truth, because, you know, the last few conversations I had to be really real with him and speak the truth that was so obvious for me, but he was blind to it. And that truth has now set him free, and now I see the fruit of freedom. And it's incredible for him to get on the call and talk about God in tears, how much God loves him and how much God cares about him. And there's not anything he has to do to win God's love and affection. And it was just like, this is a grown man, almost 50 years old, who's in tears as he's talking about the love of God. And beforehand, this was a guy where it was like, there's just such a big wall up. There was no getting through at all. And so God is just like showing me the fruit. And the fruit is sweet. It is amazing. It's incredible. So I'm just so in awe of what God's doing. This is why I need to be around people all day, every day. And this energizes me. This fuels me. I went to bed later last night than I wanted to, so I only slept like maybe 5 hours. And I was sure when I woke up this morning, I was so tired. When I woke up at 4:50, and I was so tired. And I had to go sit in the living room just to stay awake, because if I laid in bed, I was done. And I thought, I'll do my call and I'll go back to sleep. And it's like, nope. Did my Warriors of God call, then coached one of the warriors for about an hour, helped him get clear on what actually needs to go on his calendar in the battle that he's really fighting, because the enemy was deceiving him on some stuff. And that was powerful. Then got on that group call, and then just did this call, and I got one more call left. And so it's just, yeah. These days, there's no anxiety. There's no loneliness. There's no fear. It's just connection with God, empowerment, inspiration, excitement, anticipation, transformation. It's just amazing. So I'm just so grateful that God showed me I need to be around people. Such a blessing.